Ever get that weird feeling someone's watching you? Well, if you live in one of these 15 states, it's probably not just paranoia, it's your reality. From sky-high burglary rates to carjackings that make GTA look good, these states will have you checking your Ring camera like it's a Netflix series. Let's break down the top 15 states where crime rates will keep you clutching your phone at every motion alert. Number 15, North Carolina, porch pirates and beyond. North Carolina isn't just home to sweet tea and barbecue, it's also a playground for package thieves. If you've ever ordered something online, there's a solid chance someone else in North Carolina is also waiting for it, on your porch. Property crimes here are through the roof, and if you're in Charlotte or Raleigh, good luck keeping your Amazon haul. Pro tip, install a decoy package with glitter and a stink bomb. You might not stop crime, but you'll definitely get some hilarious Ring footage. Number 14, Alabama, sweet home, but lock your doors. Alabama might have southern charm, but that doesn't stop the break-ins. The property crime rate is higher than the national average, and violent crimes are no joke either. In Birmingham, car thefts and assaults are so common that locals have perfected the casual over-the-shoulder glance while walking at night. Survival tip, that friendly neighbor with a shotgun, make friends. Number 13, South Carolina, Myrtle Beach madness. South Carolina's crime rates aren't exactly something to brag about. Myrtle Beach, in particular, has a violent crime rate that makes tourists clutch their fanny packs just a little tighter. Assaults, burglaries, and vehicle break-ins happen so often, they should come with the hotel check-in package. Ring camera usage. If you live in South Carolina, your camera might just capture a crime documentary in real time. Number 12, Tennessee. Music, barbecue, and mayhem. Nashville's got country music, and Memphis. Well, Memphis has crime stats that'll make you rethink that Beale Street visit. Tennessee consistently ranks high in violent crime, with aggravated assaults and home invasions leading the charge. Advice: if you're moving here, invest in security cameras and maybe a guard dog with an attitude problem. At number 11, Missouri, the show me crime state. Missouri's crime rates are so concerning that even their state nickname could use a rebrand. St. Louis and Kansas City both rank among the most dangerous cities in America, with shootings and carjackings being part of the daily news. Fun fact, some St. Louis neighborhoods have more security cameras than streetlights. Number 10, Georgia, Atlanta's crime capital status. Atlanta's traffic isn't the only nightmares, crime is too. Carjackings, break-ins, and smash and grabs are practically part of the city's culture. And if you think your Ring camera will stop the madness, think again. Criminals are getting bold enough to wave at them. Security tip: motion-activated floodlights and a beware of dog sign, even if you don't have one, work wonders. Number 9, Nevada. What happens in Vegas stays on your Ring camera. Las Vegas is fun if you're visiting, but living there, different story. Property crime is through the roof, and auto thefts? Let's just say if you park a nice car outside, don't expect it to be there in the morning. Life hack: if you must live here, consider a car with a GPS tracker or a good insurance policy. Number 8, New Mexico. Breaking Bad wasn't fiction. Albuquerque isn't just famous because of Walter White, it's also one of the most crime-ridden cities in the country. Car thefts, home invasions, and violent crimes make New Mexico a tough place to live if you're not security savvy. Bonus tip: your Ring camera will be your best friend, but it won't save your catalytic converter. Number 7, Louisiana, jazz, gumbo, and high crime. New Orleans is beautiful, but let's be real, the crime rate is brutal. If you're not dodging tourist scams in the French Quarter, you're worrying about home break-ins and carjackings. Neighborhood watch: just assume any unattended package on your porch is already gone. Number 6, Illinois, Chicago's crime wave. While the whole state isn't dangerous, Chicago's crime rates alone push Illinois up the list. Carjackings and shootings make headlines daily, and porch piracy is practically an Olympic sport. Ring camera footage: if you live in Chicago, your camera's memory is probably full of sketchy activity. Number 5, Alaska. Crime in the middle of nowhere? Surprise! Alaska has some of the highest crime rates in the country. Why? Small communities, lack of law enforcement, and long response times make crime a real problem. Weird but true, it's one of the top states for violent crime, so don't let the quiet wilderness fool you. Number 4, Arkansas, where crime gets rural. Little Rock isn't so little when it comes to crime. Arkansas has high rates of both property and violent crime, with burglaries being a major issue. Survival tactic: if you hear a noise outside at night, don't check, just call the cops. Number 3, Arizona, desert crime wave. Phoenix has some of the worst crime rates in the country. Package thefts, break-ins, and car thefts are so common that if you leave anything unattended, it's basically a donation. Security advice: if you're moving to Arizona, consider upgrading your security system and maybe your trust issues. Phoenix criminals are known for being bold, so don't assume that nice neighborhood is immune. Pro tip: if your Ring camera footage starts looking like a crime documentary, you might be living in the wrong part of town. Number 2, California, crime and cameras in the Golden State. California is beautiful, but it's also one of the top states where you need a Ring camera just to keep track of your own stuff. Cities like Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Oakland are drowning in property crime, car break-ins, and let's be honest, some pretty wild street antics. San Francisco's smash and grab culture is so intense that locals just leave their car windows down to avoid getting them broken. And in LA, porch pirates don't even wait for you to leave. They'll snatch your package in broad daylight, sometimes while making direct eye contact with your security camera. Life hack: if you live here, get multiple cameras and maybe an alarm that sounds like a police siren. Number 1, Louisiana. Again? Nope, just New Orleans. Okay, technically we already covered Louisiana, but New Orleans deserves its own special mention. The crime rate here is so high that it consistently ranks among the most dangerous cities in the US. Carjackings, home invasions, and random street crimes are just part of daily life. People in New Orleans don't just check their Ring cameras for crime, they check them to make sure their car is still outside. And if it's not, well, good luck finding it. Pro tip: if you live in NOLA, just accept that your Ring camera is less of a security device and more of a crime documentary producer. Final thoughts should you move: if you live in one of these states, your Ring camera is probably your best investment, but if you're thinking of moving, maybe check the crime stats first. What do you think? Did your state make the list? Have you ever caught something wild on your security camera? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. And if you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe for more eye-opening content, because trust me, you're gonna want to see what's coming next.